The Rangers offense still looks like a problem.
The Dallas Wings draft Azzy Fudd number 1 overall.
And the Stars prepare for the playoffs.
Talk about it after the whistle. Welcome to the Intermission podcast. I'm Fabian. That's Isaiah. We're a Dallas sports podcast. And the Rangers, they suck now. They suck now. This week the Rangers played the Dodgers and then the Sacramento Athletics until they become the Las Vegas Athletics. It's more of the same. The Rangers look the same as last season. They are technically better in most categories. I think our starting pitcher ERA is a little worse. Our bullpen's a little better, and then our batting is a little better than last season. Throughout this stretch of games, I think it's 17 games, but it's the same team. It feels the same. It's let's talk about it. So we lose the series to the Dodgers. Lose game 1 in heartbreaking fashion. I got off of work, started watching the game, and then cried. No, I didn't cry, but I got angry. I threw some things. I didn't throw things.
No more depressed Maverick fan. You might be introduced to a depressed Ranger fan.
This is just what it's like to watch baseball for some reason. But after a good start pitching from Kumar Rocker, through 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 2 of those. One of them just kind of came on an error, but still counts as an earned run. But 1 run in the second, third, fourth, and fifth. We were actually up after 5. We had a 3-run home run from Corey Seager, and then a solo shot from Wyatt Langford at the top of the 5th. So after 5, we were up 1. And then I believe Robert Garcia comes in and allows 2 earned runs. And then Luis Creveo also allows 2 earned runs in the 8th. And it looked like we were about to lose. We were down 7-4, top of the 9th. But some good hitting off of Edwin Diaz, one of the best closers in baseball. Not the best. That's freaking Miller over there with San Diego. But a lot of first strike hits and first pitch swings that came down for hits from some of the guys. Evan Carter started it with a solo shot. Not a solo shot. He brought in Jock Peterson and himself, 2-run home run there. And then a couple more good at-bats, a couple of walks, and then Zico Durant drove in Sam Haggerty to tie the game with a single. And then Jacob Latz comes in to pitch the 9th. I'm assuming the plan was to have him pitch the 9th and 10th if it went to that, but it didn't. As Max Muncy, who was terrorizing us all day, who scored 3 of the runs, but had 3 home runs off of us, off of 3 different pitchers. Not off 3 different pitchers. 2 of them were off of Rocker. Max Muncy comes in after Jacob Latz gets 2 outs. It was an 0-2 count, dude. And it's just they didn't break. His pitch didn't break. Hung up in the top of the zone. And I mean, I can't complain. Jacob Latz has been amazing this season, but oof, that hurt. Dude. I mean, it's just an 0-2 count. Can't place the ball there, but he did. And then Max Muncy sends it to Moon. We ended up losing that game. Walk off. Game 2, we didn't put up much of a fight. They scored 4 in the first, and we never gained the lead back. Brandon Nimmo, our only runs came from him, 2 home runs for 3 RBIs. Jack Leiter, 3.2 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. Walked 4, struck out 4. So not a great outing for him, but again, it's one of the best lineups in baseball, or the best, pretty inarguably, at least offensively. Definitely the best offense right now. So can't be super angry, but definitely don't like seeing all those walks, and the bullpen did okay, I guess. Then game 3, we managed to win. So we didn't get swept by the Dodgers, but we should have won game 1, dude. But we could have won the series. That would have been so good. But we didn't. We managed to win game 3. We went up early, got 2 runs in the top of the third after Shohei homered in the first at-bat of the game off of Jacob deGrom. But that was the only run, and I want to say for a while was the only hit that they had on him. Through 6 innings pitched, he only allowed that 1 run, 9 strikeouts, 3 walks. Pretty dang good outing for deGrom, out there pitching like himself. And then I believe it was Lats came in and they scored a run on him. But they never took the lead after we went up 3 runs in the third, or 3 runs in the 6th. And then bottom of the 8th, some insurance runs off of a couple good hits and then an error. So we managed to win a game in LA. Really should have won 2 games, but the fact that it was that close felt good. But at the same time, we got shut down at times in these games. But this is why I'm sad. So then we go to Sacramento. Win the first game big. Big mostly thanks to Jake Berger. Had a home run in the first for 3 runs, and then got himself a solo shot in the 4th. Then some insurance runs were tacked on by the Joshes, Josh Smith and Josh Young, in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, they hit a home run against, I believe it was Prevail. And that's it. We won 8-1. Good hitting from Berger. Thank you. Then we lose the next 2 games. We lose game 2, 1-2. See, that's the thing. This is the game where I was like, oh no. It felt bad and ugly because our pitching was so good. Mackenzie Gore, 4.2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. He had a handful of walks, but we got out of those the tricky situations every time we came to them. And then our bullpen also didn't allow a run. The only run this game is Jake Berger single in the top of the first, and then, I think we only had like 2 more hits the rest of the game, dude. It was bad. This was bad. And the Athletics also only had 4 hits, but it just happened to be 4 more runs. So that's the thing. Like, my pitchers do so good. Game 2. Game 2, it looks better than it was because of, I guess in baseball it's never over till it's over, so I can't say that. But we were losing bad. I was in a much more smooth before the top of the 8th when Jake Berger hit a 3-run home run to bring it within 1, but we couldn't capitalize that on the rest of the 8th or in the 9th, and it would end up losing 6-5. A rough outing for Kumar Rocker, 4.2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. But again, this was 5 hits only. Again, it was silent offensively until that Jake Berger home run, and then again nothing else after. Then we win game 3. Had ourselves 10 hits in this game. The Athletics actually had 13. But because of some sloppy play from them and just some pretty good small ball in the top of the 9th, we were down 1 before then, but some pretty decent small ball in the top of the 9th and some errors from the Athletics let us score 4 runs there to take the lead and ultimately win that game. But I don't know. I'm definitely not happy. Sacramento is not it's terrible. Oakland. I'm calling them Oakland. The Athletics aren't as terrible as they've been before. Obviously, they have some good pieces. But we should have won this series. Definitely, we should have won this series. But again, I really wanted to sweep this series, and we had all the chances to. 4 hits for 1 run, 5 hits that we somehow managed to get 5 runs on. It's not where we want to be. And our pitching is still doing good. We had 1 or 2 not great games. against the Athletics as well. I mean, against the Dodgers again. I mean, they're doing it to literally everyone, and we had some game. We held them to uh 2 runs in the third game, and then in the, I mean, it was some bullpen shenaniggery, um, some bullpen stuff that let them come back in the first game. Then we almost had the comeback, and then didn't. But again, you can't blame Lats ultimately for losing that game. But I don't know. It's
So it's also like the Rangers did improve, but didn't.
Yeah, I mean, we improve. We've absolutely improved, but
Yeah, because they've definitely been able to score more than they have last season. Last season was like that third or second game where they lost 2-1.
yeah. Look, we have through 10% of the season, 16 games. We have the same record as last season. Okay. Our pitching ERA is just a little bit worse, 0.5 worse. Our bullpen ERA is 2 earned runs better. Almost 2 entire earned runs better. 2.43 versus 4.37. The average is up a little bit. The average on base percentage of slugging is barely up. And I think again, yeah, we're maybe a little bit better team. Like last year, right now, if we don't get some of the guys that aren't hitting right now hitting, right now we feel like a 82 and 80 team instead of an 81 and 80. That's the difference. I feel like we win one more game because of how better we are, and we're so close. I mean, it's the same thing. We're so close. I guess we weren't as close as I thought, but it's all coming from. All our offense is coming from Brandon Nimmo and Jake Berger right now, and a little bit from Corey Seager when he's had himself mostly because of his home runs, but like Brandon Nimmo and Jake Berger are getting hits as well. Sorry, but yeah, Brandon Nimmo and Jake Berger are getting are pretty much our offense right now, and then Corey Seager's throwing in home runs sometimes when it matters, sometimes when it doesn't. And then for the rest, the guys are just not doing enough. I don't think Langford was a lot better this week. So if he can keep that up, hopefully, what's the word I'm looking for? Hopefully he can become a significant part of the offense as well, because we need another piece. We need more. Basically, we need more. Yeah. We are technically first in the AL West, tied with the Athletics. First in the AL West with a record of, what is it, 10-7? No, that's
10-9.
10-9. Yeah. 10-9. So it's something. It's something, you know.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. I know I already asked it, but I'm gonna ask again. Do you think at least some part of it could be the new manager's decisions? Because like what I said, I saw some video where one of our pitchers got hurt, and some of the fans were commenting that it's because the manager either kept them in for so long or how they don't like how the manager switches pitchers.
Yeah, I mean he's made that was, I'm pretty sure that they're talking about Corvello, unless they're talking about Chris Martin. But yeah, he came in even though he had played the game before, but he was only coming in for 1 out, so I don't think it was necessarily overuse. That's just an unfortunate injury there. But I don't know. I don't think he needed to bring him in for that 1 out. I think that the pitcher that was in, I believe it was Garcia, had control of it. I could have gotten that last out. But also in that game, I'm pretty sure that was the second to last game against the A's, or was it the last game against the A's? Let me check that real quick. Yeah, second last game, the second game we lost against the A's. No, what game was that? Was that the second game against the A's? Sorry.
I should have probably looked
Yeah.
at which game it was.
That was
Too.
the second game against the A. He only ended up pitching two pitches. I figured that if you're gonna take him out with one out, right, and you're only bringing this guy to get in one out, you're either bringing in Corveo, which however you want to say it, to get one out, throw 10 pitches max because he pitched the day before. He pitched like 20 something the day before. He's a bullpen guy. You're not supposed to pitch that much. So I figured you either bring that guy in or you bring in like Lats to pitch this one and also the next inning. And I mean that's what Tyler Alexander ended up doing anyways because we with Corveo being injured, not getting a single out, we had a smaller bullpen. So he ended up pitching 1.1 innings anyways. But yeah, I don't think it was that much of a big deal.
Yeah, it just ended up being worse than it should have been.
Yeah. I don't think it was a bad pitching substitution or anything. Yeah.
So it's just probably like fans overreacting then.
I think so. I mean, I maybe you can say you shouldn't put him in, but I don't think it's that big a deal. I mean, obviously he got injured, so, but he threw two pitches. It's not like I don't know. I don't think it was overuse. What's his official injury diagnosis? We put him on 15-day IL, obviously. Let me see if I can find what his injury is. Bicep strain. So yeah, I guess it's overuse, but yeah. I mean, that's just the thing that happens.
Yeah. I guess that's also like no one knows when they're gonna get injured.
Yeah, exactly right. It's just something that happens. It's just kind of preventable, especially when you're playing so many games. It's how baseball goes, and it's a minor injury. Should be a minor injury. It looks like a minor injury. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would be the manager's fault if that guy was letting in so many home runs and then didn't switch him out.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I think no. I think if anything, well, it's because no, I can't even criticize that because there's no one to pinch hit. I feel like sometimes you just need to pinch hit people more, but like, who are you even gonna put in to hit better? We're all hitting very mediocre, so I can't even really criticize that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's been doing a fine job. I think if we're talking like philosophy wise, even though we were a lot better about it this last week, especially defensively, the catcher Danny Jansen had a couple good games for him when he was with his ABS challenges. But definitely, when it's late in the game, again we've been gotten better at it this last week, but I think we could be better. When it's late in the game, it's a borderline pitch. It's a pitch that matters. Challenge it because there've definitely been strikeouts or strikes we've taken that shouldn't have been, that could have been challenged but have been overturned. And it's like it's early in the game. Sure, I get it. It's close. You're not 100% sure, but if it's like literally you're the last out. If you get out and you're the last out, challenge those close ones because it's I don't know. That's the one thing that I feel like.
Yeah, I guess so. Because even if it gets overruled anyway, they're still gonna lose.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it really wouldn't hurt to see.
That's my only thing, but that's like a mentality thing that would probably come from the top down. Is my guess. They're like they're being a little too, whatever the word I'm looking for. A little too protective of their challenges, especially late in the game. But yeah, especially when they're batting. But yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it was. We have Corveo and Chris Martin are on injury, 15-day IL.
The next series against the Mariners?
Next series against the Mariners. That's the team we swept. We're in Seattle this time. We better win the series again. But again, that's good pitching. We're in Seattle. We'll see how we do. We should win this series though. And then we come home to play Pittsburgh. So that's also good pitching, but worse batting, I would say. I don't know. I mean, they've kind of been on a run with their cones. If that makes sense to you. I'm sure it doesn't, but
no, not really.
Some people know what I'm talking about, but hoist the cone over there. They've been kind of on a run, so actually could be a little scary. But we definitely, we should win the series against Seattle. Come home, and then the Pittsburgh again. It might be same sort of deal as with the Dodgers series. It's sort of a prove it. Like it was a prove it that you can compete with the Dodgers. To prove it that you are better than the Pirates, because the Pirates are somewhere in the middle as well right now where we are, and so we have to beat the teams that are sort of in that area to be, be a team that's going to make the playoffs basically.
Yeah,
that deserves to make the playoffs at least. So. We want to win the next two series. Absolutely. Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously against Seattle, their AL West opponent. I can't believe we split against the A's. It's, I don't even know how. This is nothing. I'm saying nothing right now. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I got.
All for the Rangers?
That's I think that's that's all I got for the Rangers. Yeah. Yeah. Be better. I want to hit the ball. We need more people to hit the ball. That's all I got for the Rangers. What do you got? What do you got for me?
Well, we could, or I guess we will. We're going to talk about the Dallas Wings and what I'd say pretty good signings they've been getting, because they've been signing some people, and I think some pretty good signings. And then the Dallas Wings had the draft on Monday, which I think we should talk about the signings first and then the draft.
Well, I think we can go in order of the week that happened.
Yeah, the order of the signing.
Yeah. It started with freaking Alana Smith, last year's co-defensive player of the year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
Last year's co-defensive player of the year. Probably, I'm gonna say my favorite signing so far. I think she's a good signing.
Yeah, of course. Especially co-defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
That was the Dallas Wings' biggest problem, I would say. Toward the end of the game, they started playing lackluster defense. And I'm kind of glad Alana Smith is part of the team, because maybe with her seeing the fatigue on the defensive side, she could probably get the team to rally up and play better defense.
Yeah.
And, playing good defense could translate to better offense when the team's in that mood.
Yeah. Well, even then,
I think this is a really good signing defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. But even then, on the offensive side of the ball, she averaged a lot more points than most of the people on our team last season, and was a lot more efficient than most people on our team, even on the offensive side of the ball.
And
definitely just a quality player to add. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, you're good. It doesn't hurt that she's also a 32.9% 3-point shooter.
Yep.
I feel like that's also what the Mavs have been missing. I mean, not the Mavs, the
Wings. Well, the Mavs too, but
yeah. We're not gonna be no more depressed Mavs fans though.
Yeah.
But that's definitely what the Wings have been missing. A little last season, because I'm pretty sure I've said it before. Actually, no, yeah. I guess even when they had the energy and they ran out of energy, they weren't converting 3 points that much.
Yeah.
But with the addition of Alana Smith, hopefully their 3-point percentage does go up and their makes. I'm glad she's part of the Wings.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good ad. We then signed a couple of players 2 training camp deals, so sort of like undrafted free agent / low, not low quality, but like just free agents that fringe players, spring training players. We'll see if they work out, if they make the full roster or not. But I signed a couple of people to contracts.
Yeah, and it's more guards and more guards.
Yeah. Then on Monday, as we said last week, was the draft where number 1 overall for the second year in a row we draft Azzy Fudd. Opinions?
I think, well, first of all, I want to say about the whole draft.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was the most talented draft I've ever seen in any, not in any sport, but I guess like in the WNBA.
In recent memory of the WNBA?
Because I feel like almost every top 10 team got a really good pick.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's how they're supposed to feel, but I really think that
they got
in their own way, they got other players that also could have been the number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like it feels like almost each team got, like it was pretty fair for almost each team.
Sure. Thoughts on Azzy?
Almost any player or every other player that got drafted, I was like, dang, he would also be good on the wings. But the Azzy Fudd pick, I'm pretty sure everybody kind of knew she was going to the wings.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was also mainly watching to see who would go number 1.
Yeah.
But I was also kind of fully expecting Azzy Fudd, especially with her relationship with Paige Beckers. They were former UConn teammates.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how they could possibly still have that team chemistry. And hopefully that'll translate to the Dallas Wings. And it also helps that she's good at shooting threes and really good defensively as well.
Yeah. I mean, she's just a good player. That we're in a time when we need a lot more good players after last season. And,
And in the second round, or I guess...
Third round. We didn't have a second round pick.
Really? This says that she was selected in the second round.
Well, who do you have? Got a name.
The Z Spearman, but I'm pretty sure it was third too, because I did see their last pick was in the third round.
Yeah, round 3, pick 31. We picked up Z Spearman. Was she a forward or center? From Tennessee. Any thoughts?
Actually, yeah, I'm completely blanking on what her position is.
Forward. She's forward.
Forward, okay.
Yeah, she at Tennessee she averaged 8.5 and 0.6. But yeah.
Yeah, not that bad. I mean, 8.5 and
0.6.
0.6. Yeah, that's still not bad. I mean, I'd say she's a good pick for good depth.
Mm-hmm.
Especially need somebody who can rebound and score occasionally. But we need people who definitely can score. But I mean, so far for the team as a whole, I'm seeing multiple players who can almost create a shot for themselves and score whenever we need them to. Yeah. So that's always good. I like having those different options on who to score. And I like how we don't just look at Paige Beckers to be the scorer. Yeah.
They don't want that to sort of be... Don't want that to be the only game plan. Yeah. And then after the draft on Tuesday, we officially re-signed Arike Ogunbowale. I was going to say it right, and then I didn't. Yeah, we officially re-signed Arike. Just for a 1-year contract, I believe. But she's back. Cool.
Yeah. I think really good too. Mm-hmm. Another player who can definitely score, almost like the Najee Marshall of the Dallas Wings.
Yeah.
When he was...
Yeah. And then the next day, I believe on Wednesday, we signed Leisha Clark, veteran, oldest player in the league. Definitely past her prime, but she's been on a couple of defensive player NBA or WNBA teams, and was a sixth man 1 year, I believe.
I believe so too.
Yeah. So that was I think 2017 to 2020 was her like prime. That's what those happened 3 years back to back for those accomplishments. But she has the capacity to be a great player, but definitely a little past her prime. But we didn't get her a super expensive contract. Good veteran presence on a really young team. So, yeah.
That was almost exactly what I was gonna say. You need that older person to get the younger team in check.
Yeah.
She can possibly show the team the points at what they all need to do, much like Alana Smith and Arike, because Arike is up there with the veterans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a good mix of veterans and younger players right now.
Yeah. And we signed Lindsay Allen from wherever team she's coming from. Yeah, I don't have the information on her. Tell me about her.
I actually couldn't find anything too, but let me see if I can actually find. I mean, she should be a good player. I see the team or the fans excited for almost all these signings.
I mean, yeah, I think all these signings are good signings. She was with
Chicago Sky.
Yep. No, she was with the Sun.
Never mind.
Um,
The Connecticut Sun.
yeah.
Which is still really weird because I'm still wanting to say Suns. I guess they had to change it because the Phoenix Suns are in the NBA.
Yeah. But yeah, she was the Connecticut Sun last season. It was definitely an off the bench player. But she had some numbers there, so another sort of depth piece with her signing, I would say.
Yeah. Not a bad signing. It's not bad to improve your bench a little bit. Especially when I'm pretty sure the the 2 number 1 overall picks, Paige and Azzy, are going to be in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's probably how it might be. Some of the younger lineup playing first, and then have like some of the older players coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm pretty sure like throughout the season, the coach might mix it up a little bit. And throw some veterans in the starting lineup too. And some younger players off the bench. Really good mix. I'm kind of excited for this season coming up.
Yeah, I think it's definitely I think undoubtedly. Well, I like that they're making so many moves and so many big moves. So with the new coaching staff inside, so definitely excited to see it, and it's definitely going to be a big step forward. It's going to be hard to be disappointed after last season, you know?
Yeah.
And also additionally, we re-signed / signed. I'm gonna butcher this name. Awak Kuyer. That's definitely not how it's pronounced, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. She was playing in European League basketball after we drafted her number 2 overall in 2021, I believe. And so we just re-signed her, and she had good numbers when she was over there. I think she was Defensive Player of the Year runner-up last season. So definitely another good ad. I'm excited to see it. And she's also on the younger side, so just another good piece to add. Definitely. Yeah, add to the front court depth, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing we kind of need some more center depth too.
Yes, the only true center we have right now is Lee. Yeah.
She's not a bad center, but she definitely does need a backup center when she's tired.
We have some hybrid forward centers.
Yeah.
But none of them that are true. Like I don't want him playing super serious. no hate. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's like Ryan Marshall, who we traded for, and then a player that didn't play last season. So yeah, we have no real like up center. It'd be nice to have like another like good presence in the paint there. Definitely, we're on the smaller side. You were sort of saying that earlier. We'd be like, we have a ton of guards. Definitely like disproportionate amount of guards. And I mean, it looks like that's what we're going to the season with.
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta make sure that we do find a way to make up for that. But yeah, because Lee Aries is really our only true center. And then yeah.
And then we got a couple more training camp signings.
Yeah, we'll see if any of those guys pan out. Hopefully, turn into something.
Yeah, I really hope the centers do make it, because that's the only thing I'm kind of worried about right now.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't really rely on the guards, especially with how shooting was last season.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, also on the other side of that, we did pick up some guards that can shoot the ball pretty efficiently.
Yeah.
And even last
Odyssey
season,
Sims. I don't think we talked about her, but I like her a lot. She was 10-2 and almost 4 last season. She's coming from Indiana, and yeah, I like her a lot. She was one of our better signing. A signing I really like as well. A pretty good shooter. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal.
no, because all I was gonna say was toward the end of the season, and I'm pretty sure the middle of the season too, the Wings were also getting good at drawing fouls, but I believe they also couldn't really make as many free throws.
Right.
So that's also a good strength with these guards that we got. Their free throw percentage is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of expecting almost every game to be like 80% free throws and up.
Right.
And their 3-point percentage should go up too.
Definitely.
But but also, like I said, if their threes aren't falling, I'm not a fan of teams just shooting threes and waiting, hoping one will go in.
Right.
If they're not falling, just go draw a foul, and the free throws will probably help with that. I guess that's the old school way of thinking, but I mean,
you're an old man.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the argument that people have for basketball. They don't like seeing threes taken that much.
Right.
And I mean, I don't really mind seeing it. I just hate seeing it when the team's on a 3-point drought and that's all they're trying to do is just shoot threes.
Yeah, I mean, it's momentum is real, and something's not working. You gotta switch it up, and there's a lot of teams that do just live and die by the 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something I particularly like either.
Yeah, but yeah, I just say like, just know when to shoot the threes. I guess if you know it's not gonna, if you know the team's struggling with the threes, don't add another 3-point attempt to that.
Yeah,
because that's kind of embarrassing when you have like 30 attempts and you've only made like 5.
Yeah.
Also speaking on behalf of the Mavericks too, but this is the Wings.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I'm really excited for this season coming up, and the season should start May 8th, May 5th, somewhere in May.
First game is on April 30th. That's the preseason though.
Oh,
First
okay.
regular season game is May 9th.
May 9th. I was close enough. May 9th.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good weekend then. I'm definitely looking forward to that first game.
Yeah.
Excited to see how Fudd and Paige Beckers will play together again.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how often they're like, if they are both going to be on the paint at the same time, or if they're going to try to,
true.
1-2 punch sort of thing where there's always a big threat on the court.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised too because they kind of play the same position, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe like the first handful of games they're both playing, and then they try to experiment with maybe just Paige, and then just Azzy.
Yeah.
which don't seem that bad to me. But I guess it all depends on how those first games will look.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Obviously, there'll be some experimentation going on.
Yeah,
But we got good players, I think. And we, again, our signings, I think, made us a lot better. Got better depth at the very least, but also, I mean, I think another 1 or 2 starters that we picked up just in free agency.
yeah,
So,
definitely. Definitely looking forward to winning more than 10 games.
Yep. That's my prediction. We win at least 11 games. No,
I was just about to say they better not just win 11.
But no, we definitely. I mean, I'd be surprised if we don't see a significant improvement.
Yeah,
I mean,
they better have a playoff berth in this season too.
You think so? You think you'd be disappointed if they don't make the playoffs?
Yeah. On paper, it looks like they're building a pretty good team.
It's true.
A good defensive and pretty good 3-point shooting team.
Yeah.
But also guards. Yeah. I was just reminding myself about the center position. It all depends on how the center position goes.
Yeah, absolutely. We could absolutely just get destroyed in the paint sometimes. Yeah.
Because any good team would see that.
Because even, again, it's not, I mean, even, we do have some good forwards, but even then they're, it's disproportionate. We don't have as many quality centers as we have.
Yeah, you go against a team with decent size.
Yeah.
Who are they going to shoot over?
Yeah.
Unless that's where the coach comes in, probably has some really good plays where they just beat the taller teams with speed.
Mm-hmm.
Because, speed kills. Taller people can't really catch up with speedier or faster players.
Yeah, and I mean, that would probably be most successful, like, right now when our speed, our guards are younger. So, definitely less worried about stamina and stuff. But that's when you sort of get, like, when teams sort of, that's part of the game plan is playing with that tempo, you got to be wary of getting tired games.
Yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to see if the addition of Alana and the other veterans, if the team starts getting tired toward the end of the game, I'm kind of expecting those veterans to push the team to play harder.
Right.
During those times where they're tired.
Yeah.
So I think that's what makes a team. That's what makes a team great. Playing no matter how tired or exhausted you are.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
All for the wings, or should we talk about that?
If you want to, it's up to you.
I mean, I feel like we should at least bring it up because it.
Let's bring it up.
I feel like it is a good, valid thing to be worried about.
Absolutely.
I think it was yesterday.
I believe so.
Yesterday, the Azzy Fudd had a press conference, and there was a question asked that some people were glad that he got shut down, but we think it was kind of a valid question to ask.
I think it was a pretty valid question. I think he was respectful in the way. I mean, it didn't seem like the players.
Yeah, it's not like he was.
The team didn't get offended by it, but some fans were. If you can play the audio clip, I mean, if you have it up, if not, then we'll just do it from memory.
Yeah, I was just gonna say what he said, but I guess I'll play the. Hopefully, this is the right video, and hopefully, it's not too loud.
Paige announced last year on TikTok that y'all were a couple, and I'm wondering if that is still the case, and if so, if y'all have talked to any other couples in the league about how they negotiate that dynamic as pro teammates.
I understand why.
And then,
you want me to play the whole thing?
I know. I mean, they just sort of said that they weren't going to answer personal questions. And some people got mad that question was even asked. But again, nobody in the building seemed to. I think it's an extremely valid question. If you didn't know, the Paige and Azzy, Paige Beckers and Azzy Fudd or at least were dating. I guess we're not 1,000,000% that they still are, but
yeah, he said that she posted that they were dating last year.
Mm-hmm. And
but it's like, it's not like he said, or it's not like it's not like he was saying it like how are y'all dating or something like that.
Accusatory in any way. Yeah. And again, yeah, I think he was really respectful, and I think that they acknowledge that he was being respectful. It's just fans that are somewhat upset just because they think the nature of the question is wrong, but I think it is entirely valid. I think
because I'm pretty sure he was speaking from a sports perspective.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no, that didn't sound that personal to me. Because like what we were saying, I think it'd be personal if he was saying like, how would the average day look with you and Paige?
Yeah. It's definitely seemed more like a how do you handle that teammate dynamic, and I think that's a valid question. I hope that it can truly just be nothing, and I really don't ever want to talk about it again, but like, it's either that or it's gonna be a huge issue, you know?
Yeah.
So.
And then he even asked if they've talked to other couples in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure on advice on how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there has to be a separate professional relationship and personal relationship, especially if you're on the same team together.
Yeah.
So like from a team point, hopefully the personal relationships don't affect the team.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess vice versa too.
Yeah.
But it's really mainly the professional team.
Yeah.
That we're all, or that I'm pretty sure he was gonna follow up on with the question.
Yeah, well, because it makes life more complicated. Being in a relationship makes being teammates harder, and being teammates makes being in a relationship harder. So, or at least more complicated, if harder is not the right adjective. So it's just, something to consider. And I mean, I hope that it's truly no big deal and we never even bring it up again, and no one ever brings it up again in any serious capacity, except for weirdos online. But, if that's not the case and it does become an issue, it's just like,
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, because there were people calling that guy, they were calling him a weirdo for asking that.
But
I don't think he was. I really think he was obviously asking that in terms of how the relationship could or might affect the team.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really that badass.
No.
It's not bad to be worried about the team.
No, not at all. And yeah, again, just hope that it is just kept professional. And again, just keep it separate. Just make any, extra issues. The word I'm looking for.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I said it like, what was it, 2 episodes ago?
Mm-hmm.
That you mentioned that Azzy Fudd was Paige's girlfriend, and then I'm pretty sure I mentioned hopefully they can keep their relationship separate from their professional.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if something happens, hopefully not, but if something does happen, maybe that could be the thing that divides the team a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's definitely something fans probably wouldn't want to see.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to say. It's just an extra dynamic. I mean, that's already a thing in sports, and it's just like a little messier when it's like actually dating. It's already the relationship dynamics in sports are already such a huge part of it, making it just a little bit more complicated. So I think it's a completely valid question. Definitely something that fans are concerned about, and that is like a concern, a valid concern, I think. But again, I don't have so much more to say about it right now, and hopefully it never comes up that there's issues or something again.
Yeah.
But it's something that you have to be like aware of. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And also too, it's not like he was saying that it was a bad thing that they're in a relationship on the team. He was just wondering how they would probably handle it.
Yeah, no. I think anybody that's mad at the reporter is dumb. I think that's a valid question. And again, it didn't seem like the Azzy Fudd or the team had like, they said, we get why you have to ask that question, but we're not going to be answering questions about that right now. So
yeah, because it was personal.
Yeah.
I wonder how else he could have worded that to maybe make it not sound that personal, but I didn't think it sounded that
No,
personal.
I think it already sounded pretty professional. It's just that they didn't want to answer questions on that topic, which, I mean, I think is fair, but also it's like, so it makes you somewhat uneasy. Like, why not? Why can't you just sort of give a good professional response and then we'd be happy? No response is, I mean, it's just, to me, almost as bad as like bad response. Not as bad, but you know, you still feel a little uneasy.
Yeah,
just
kinda
being
like-
I'm not answering. Obviously, she's not the one that rejected it. It's some media person, but
I mean, I thought Azzy kind of looked like she was gonna answer it, but because she kind of kept the same face.
yeah,
But whenever the
Wings media person.
had shut the question down, it looked like she was maybe a little confused or just looking around.
Yeah, she just was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
She's like, I guess we're not.
because I mean, I'm pretty sure if she would have answered that in some neutral way, it probably would have been like a oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's answered the question already. Then don't ask another question like that again.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Again, hopefully it's no big deal. It's probably no big deal. It's just something. Can I say something completely off topic?
Sure.
I hated the Wings Instagram on draft day. I hated the Geico Gecko like collab thing.
Oh.
It was weird and I didn't like it. It was just like, hey, get this Gecko off my screen. I'm trying to pay attention to sports. And like they didn't tag Azzy in anything. They tagged the Geico Gecko. I was just like, what's happening? Why are we doing this?
It's because the WNBA got more money, so they're looking for sponsors.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But it was weird. I mean, I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
But,
like you would think it'd be about the player and not some gecko.
yeah, but it felt like it was about the sponsorship. But weird. But I mean, yeah. I just wanted to bring that. I remembered that we were talking about. I sort of remember that. I was like, that was weird. I wanted to talk about it.
It was the gecko that asked that question.
Yeah, well, I mean, like they had like 2 videos of him posted, like just as many videos of him as Azzy at one point, if not more. You know. But whatever. That's just a personal thing, I guess. So I won't answer any questions about it. Yeah,
Guess that wraps up the Wings then.
I guess so. I think so.
Looking forward for the Wings. What was the next team we were talking about?
What say you, Renegades?
Renegades. Oh yeah, let's talk about the Renegades. Yeah,
Got that. We got remembered today. We remembered this time. Got
pretty good shirt actually. I
Yep.
like this shirt.
and I like this hat.
Renegades have the best logo in the UFL.
You know, I think I can agree with that. Yeah, I think I can agree. Definitely some of the best colors. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, especially I do like the colors.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that actually. And now they have good hats. The UFL finally partnered with an actual hat company. Got this beauty. So, that's good. Anyways, the Renegades won again this week. Tell me the score and who it was against.
The Renegades played against the Aviators. I'm forgetting where the Aviators are from, but they beat the Aviators 28-23. This was kind of a pretty off game for our players, actually, especially Austin Reed.
Yeah, especially the offense.
Yeah. And I think that's a pretty bad sign, especially knowing that the Renegades go on the road for the first time this season against the Aviators.
Mm-hmm.
So they're playing back-to-back opponents, or the same opponent back-to-back, but this time on the road. And I think it's a bad sign that the offense didn't really look that dominant like they did the last 2 games.
I mean, I agree. I mean, the offense, again, I agree that the offense definitely wasn't as up to quality as the last couple seasons, but the fact
It's not like they did bad though either.
Yeah, they were just average. But the fact that our defense was able to make up for that is a big thing. And I'm pretty sure we had a defensive touchdown, if not 2 in this game. Right? Am I crazy? We had at least 1 defensive touchdown in this game.
Yeah, because it's not like Austin Reed played like horrible. He still finished with 147 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
That's still really respectable. But for defense, let me see. Yeah, 1 defensive touchdown.
Yeah. I think so. You talk, let me check.
Yeah,
that.
1 defensive touchdown.
Yeah, we had a pick 6.
Yeah, that's definitely. My whole thing about this game being that close was that the Aviators are now 0-3.
Right.
They were 0-2. I mean, I guess with the game being this close, I guess they're not like a true. They weren't a true 0-2 team. They just probably got unlucky. And if that's the case, they probably got unlucky again against the Renegades. But I still say it's a problem on the Renegades' part because they are an 0-2 team.
Yeah.
The Renegades have been playing really dominantly, especially on the offensive side.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like I said, this is their first home game. And last season, the Renegades did not do good on the road.
Yeah.
And the Renegades are one of 2 teams that are still undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope they're still able to keep their undefeated record.
I agree. Yep.
Because the Renegades are number 1, and I hope they continue to be number 1. I forgot the other team who's also undefeated.
Yeah. One of the teams. You can check that real quick if you. It's the Orlando Storm.
The Orlando Storm.
But yeah,
they almost lost last week too. That was a pretty entertaining game. So I saw their overtime, and I didn't really like the overtime. I think it's much like what we said about the UFL as a whole. They should just play 1 more quarter.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it was almost like watching a shootout for hockey.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we're not really talking about the Renegades right now, but I do not like the overtime.
No, I hit that in every sport. Again, I think that penalty shots in soccer are lame as heck. I don't like college football overtime. I don't like. I mean, I don't like. That's why they don't do it in the playoffs. Because it's lame in hockey. But I don't like shootouts in hockey. I don't like. The people were talking about doing a home run batting off in extra innings instead of for baseball. That's go away from me if you have that opinion.
Yeah, what's wrong with playing 1 more quarter?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
what was?
Yeah, I don't like shootouts in sports or the equivalents of them. So yeah, I definitely dislike the overtime system in the UFL.
Yeah, what was it? Oh, what was it? I think it was. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was the Friday game, the Storm against the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they did have if they did play 1 more quarter, I feel like the Kings would have got their first win against the Storm.
Yeah.
And the Storm would not be undefeated. Because the Kings quarterback had a really good game, and I think he's definitely somebody to look out for when the Renegades do play the Kings. But I think that whole overtime thing ruined the Kings' whole momentum of that game.
Right. Well, because it's a different sport. It's a different game.
Yeah.
Maybe not a different sport, but it's a different game. It's like a football mini game. It's like, hey, wait. I don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
But getting back to the Renegades, sorry.
Yeah, no. Yeah, let's go back to the Renegades. I guess that was our whole UFL thing.
I mean, do you have anything else to add?
No.
Okay. I mean, in this game again, I think our defense played really well. They stepped up when the offense needed them to. We had 3 sacks in this game, which is more than we had for the rest of the season. The first 2 games. Obviously, you had 2 picks. One of those being a pick 6, 4 pass breakups, a forced fumble that was crucial. Even though they didn't recover the fumble, wasted a lot of time. It was a big. I think that was on one of the sacks. It was a big time waster for the Aviators in the fourth quarter. So, I think the defense stepped up big when they were called upon. So definitely great on that part.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully the defense can continue to play like that tomorrow or
is it tomorrow? No, it's not tomorrow.
Later today at 7. Today. Because my big thing is seeing how the Renegades do on the road. I'm pretty sure they can bounce back from a weird game like that offensively. Even though it wasn't really that weird, it was just like uncharacteristic of the Renegades.
Right.
And I hope they're able to bounce back and show that they are going to be good on the road.
Yeah. We got a rushing touchdown in this game. Freaking Day Hunter got himself a touchdown. 60 yards too. Definitely our best rushing game of the season. So, obviously, like we said, the offense definitely not as good as it has been, but when that passing game did struggle a little bit, it was a pretty decent step up from definitely better than what the rushing game had been.
Yeah, that's the only thing too. They just need not like a game altering rushing
attack.
Yeah, rushing attack. Just with how the defense was, I'd say maybe just like a good, pretty decent run game. Really all they need, and I'm pretty sure like this game probably could have been in the right direction too.
Yeah,
probably could help it if the rushing game does get a little more dominant. It wouldn't hurt to give the quarterback a little break.
Right.
But again, it's also why our quarterback's been the most dominant quarterback right now.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Is that what we got?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's all I got. I'm definitely gonna be watching the Renegades game.
Yep. For certainly. The Dallas Stars are preparing for playoffs. We are hosting the Minnesota Wild for round 1 of the playoffs. We are the 2 seed. They are the 3 seed. Obviously, we have home ice advantage. And it's going to be a pretty wild game. A lot of people are picking both teams to win the series.
Wild game.
Minnesota Wild game, yes. Minnesota Wild series. This last week we managed to win. I'm pretty sure all 3 of our last 3 games. Yeah, all 3 of our last 3 games. Even though they were whack as heck, especially against Toronto. I don't know what the heck that was, but we went down by 3, tied it, went down by 2, end up winning. Whatever. It didn't even go to overtime. Then we go to overtime against the Sabres, but again, the Sabres aren't a bad team. So, and these were both. I think both these games, DeSmith was in just to give Otter the full break before playoffs. Yeah, maybe all 3 of these games actually. So, but either way, we managed to win the games. No, yeah, just the last 2 games. It was Casey DeSmith. But we managed to win, get some good goals, shut out the Rangers, and then some wacky games against Toronto and Buffalo to finish off the season. Saturday, aka tomorrow, we play the Minnesota Wild, game 1. And it's gonna be wild. I mean, obviously, they are a great team. We are statistically better than them by just a little bit in every major stat except for goalie save percentage. But goals for, goals allowed, power play percentage, penalty kill percentage, we have the advantage. Going into it, Rupe Hintz is going to miss at least the first 2 games. Who are other injuries? Haskinen's going to be out. For at least a couple of games. So 2 big missing pieces there, definitely. But we've beat them with injuries before this season. We beat them with injuries before in previous seasons. It's gonna be a dogfight. This is gonna be an awesome series. It's really important that we take the lead while we're at home ice. We really want to win those first 2 games at home, obviously, but like that's important in a series like this, especially with the injuries we have going into it. So gotta win those first 2 games.
The Stars has won the series in the regular season against the Wild too, right?
Yes, and beat them a couple times in the last couple playoffs.
But I mean, it's the playoffs. Almost anything can happen.
It's true, but you know what's gonna happen is we're gonna beat the Minnesota Wild in 4. So
And sweep the Wild.
no, I think Stars in 6. Stars in 6 is what I think is gonna happen. I think we win the first 2, lose the first one in Minnesota, win the second one in Minnesota, lose the one back here, and then win the one in Minnesota again. Pretty sure that's how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my prediction.
Both teams get 2 chances to go home, and then it's 1-1.
Mm-hmm. And then Game 7 is at higher seed. So that's my official prediction. Lock it in if you want to make money. Stars in 6. I think the games we lose, we're gonna get embarrassed because that's how it goes. At least in one of the games we lose, we're probably gonna get shut out, or they're gonna score at least 3 more goals on us. But the games we win, I don't know. There's a chance we do that too, but I feel like they're gonna be close games.
Yeah.
Either way, they're gonna be good games. They're gonna be entertaining games. They're so wild. I mean, they're a good team.
I kind of hope they're not. Well, I guess that's when the team's also been pretty good too, huh? Is when they're behind. But for the playoffs, I don't want the Dallas Stars to be a team that plays from behind.
I agree. Regular season stats recap. Final record 50-20-12. 26-11 at 4 at home. 24-9-8 at away. We had almost the exact same amount of points, home and away. Points, Robertson led us with 96, then Johnson 86, Mikko Rantanen 77. Goals, obviously, Robertson and Johnson tied 45 goals apiece, 4th time that's been done since the year 1980. Then Mikko Rantanen had himself 22 goals. Assist, Mikko Rantanen and Miro Heiskanen had 55-51, or 55-54. Jason Robertson had 51. Robo's a monster. Please re-sign him. And then Otter and DeSmith had 900 and 907 save percentage respectively. Those guys are cool. I don't know what that was. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a good series, dude. It's gonna be a good series. Again, we have the statistical advantage, and again, we beat them in most of the games in the regular season. But I mean, the playoffs is the playoffs. We gotta watch out for their own 45 goal scorer, Kaprizov. Kaprizov. And obviously Hughes 48 assists, but he's also injured going into this series. I think he's gonna miss at least 1 game. Let me double check that. Okay, there's a chance he plays in game 1. So, but there's also a chance he might not be 100%, and there's a chance he doesn't play. So, that'll be a big injury for them if he doesn't end up going. But yeah, I mean, we're neck and neck. I mean, we're right there. So
yeah, this is
I think the major thing is going to be don't take a lot of power plays and capitalize on our power plays. So, and that's the one thing that the Wild probably is that you can hold against the Wild is that. Sorry, never mind. I'm wrong. I was about to say something completely incorrect. That's the one thing we have to keep in check is don't take too many power plays because that's something. I mean, we're not terrible at it. We're 17th in the league, but just basically average. But we're playing against a lot of the teams, obviously in the playoffs, that are going to be capitalizing on power plays, and we have to do the same when we get our power plays. But we cannot be giving up power plays, especially as much as we have when we've had those rough stretches where we give them a lot. And these last couple of games as well, last like 2 weeks. We had some games where we're like, here's 4 power plays. It's like, oh. And that's why we've been getting outshot a lot as well, is when they have, so many, they're going to have a lot of momentum when they have those power plays. You can't be giving them stuff like that. And then again, complete games. We've consistently had really strong second periods. We're the best second period team in the league. That is still factual, and that's great. That's a great fact to have. We're not terrible in the first and third, but I'd like especially in the third, just a little bit stronger. A little bit stronger in that third, finish it out. Get that one insurance goal, stop them from scoring that goal. Just a little bit stronger third, keep playing great in the second. If you want to keep doing what you're doing in the first, that's fine. Except for the Leafs game. Don't do the Leafs game. I know we ended up winning that game, but don't do the Leafs. I don't want that to happen. I would have 4 heart attacks if we do the Leafs game. So
yeah, I want to see that more aggressive team in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since that new coach said his strength is like good physical, or turning his team into a good physical team.
Yeah,
I want to see that in the playoffs. And I mean, this is the part of the season that I've been waiting for since like the first third of the season. I'm excited that the playoffs are here. Yeah. Same with the NBA, even though the Mavs aren't in the NBA playoffs. But that's what makes watching the playoffs stress-free. It's good.
I guess I should mention... Sorry.
But I am excited to see the Stars in the playoffs, and I hope they go to the finals.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready. We're ready. I'm going to try to go to at least one game. You got to go to a playoff game. If you haven't gone to a Stars playoff game, you got to go to a Stars playoff game. Again, I'm loving how that's the proof this last couple of years, like, Dallas has become a hockey town, I think. And obviously that's because the Stars are good, but, like, just at any time the national anthem is happening, you hear the Stars chant, and it's just like, yep, we play hockey here, you know? And you've always felt there's always been an insanely great atmosphere at Stars games, and then that's 10 times at playoff games. And again, the fan base has just been growing even more the last couple of seasons. It's just, go get if you can't go to a Dallas Stars playoff game, and if you don't care about hockey, you'll fall in love with hockey. I swear to you.
Yeah, I mean, you also hear that Stars chant in Mavericks games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We even heard it a little bit in the Dallas Renegades game too.
Yeah, it's literally anytime the national anthem goes, you hear that chant. That's how you know that, like, okay, this is real. That's what I was like. That's again the like at the Rangers game. It was so loud at the opening day Rangers game. It's just like, yeah, we play hockey here. If you didn't know. That's when I was like,
yeah, this is cool. The state that gets triple-digit heat, we play hockey.
We play hockey here. Did you know? You do know. It was awesome. It's awesome. I love it, and I want more of it. And that's that atmosphere that I know that we always bring at the Stars, especially playoff games. But I mean, just at the Stars games. It's delicious. Okay.
You can even see the crowd getting into it when you're watching at home.
You can't. I mean, you hear them. Oh, shoot. Whenever,
you can kind of hear them more than some of the announcers.
Yeah, whenever they do, like, one of the sing-along songs, and then it's still going. When the game starts, it's like, oh, shoot. Oh, I love hockey.
That crowd's locked in.
I think the Dallas Stars far and away have the best atmosphere in Dallas sports stadiums, I think, easily. And again, that's tenfold in playoffs. Everyone's there to watch.
think almost because of how good the fans want to see a good game, I'm pretty sure the Stars will react off of that and give them a good game.
That's why the Stars have the last. I mean, historically, but even more so, the last 5-6 seasons are one of the better home teams in the league. And then that's even more real. Like, dude, I love the Stars atmosphere. I gotta go. I'm gonna buy tickets to the Wild game.
To a Wild game.
Yeah, because it
Go
is
to a
so
Stars
good.
game.
It is so good, man. It is. Falling in love with hockey right now as we're talking. I want to do it. See if I can take. Yeah. Oof.
Go Stars.
Are you doing anything? Am I doing anything? Oh yeah, I am. Gosh dang it, dude. I hate living. I was about to be like, you want to live stream the Stars game, but I can't. Cause life exists, I guess.
I probably can't either.
God dang it. But yeah, if you can make it to a Stars playoff game, definitely do. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy series. Again, that's what I was gonna say. Should probably mention Maverick Bork had himself a hat trick. Also had himself another goal in the last game of the season. So had himself a great end to the season. With 4 goals in the last 2 games, that's pretty good. So, that's pretty good. Definitely want to see some production from. Mav, Ritz Cohen. Steele has had his moments this season. Duchesne has had his moments this season. Ben has had moments where he's had a lot of assists throughout in this season. So again, we have the guys that can surprise you, come out of nowhere, have themselves a great game. Well, not out of nowhere, but just like not Johnston and Robertson and Rantanen and Hintz, because we have that many great guys. Love this team. But we have our supporting cast is also so good. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm just gonna skip work on Saturday. Actually, I'm so excited. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. Watch the playoff games. Yeah.
If you can't tell, we're ready for the playoffs.
I'm ready for the playoffs. Read the towel. Yeah.
So's this guy.
Yep. These dudes. But yeah, again, the major thing again is gonna be watching our penalty minutes, and that's the big defenders this season has been since we've traded for him, Tyler Myers. Steele was drawing a lot at the start of the season, and then Bishop had moments where he had some bad penalties. So just gotta watch the penalties. That's the key, I think. Just can't let him have too many power plays in the series. Because I think other than that, we have the advantage all day, every day. So let's do it, boys. Let's do it. That's hockey. I'm ready. Feels good. Well, do we got anything else?
We got the Mavericks.
Oh yeah,
in their final 2 games.
I completely forgot they existed as a team, dude.
Yeah, because it feels like their season ended when
2
it started.
Yeah. Tell me about the last couple games for the Mavericks.
What do you expect? There were the last 2 games. They played the Spurs and the Bulls.
Yep.
They ended up losing to the Spurs 120 to 139. I think really the only thing to mention is Cooper Flag had a really good game again.
Yep.
33.6 rebounds, 5 assists. Ryan Nembhard had a pretty okay game too. 13 points, 1 rebound, 7 assists. I thought the Spurs were going to rest their starters because, they're in the playoffs.
Right.
But that was not the case. Victor Wembanyama started and had a field day against the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Had a double-double, 40 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. I don't know why I'm reading off the Spurs stats, but Victor Wembanyama was a good player.
Mm-hmm.
But on Sunday, the Mavs played one of their best games, I would say, shooting wise. Which begs the question: where the heck was that all season?
Well, again, the Bulls did sit their starters, or I don't know. I guess they didn't. The Bulls are a bad team.
Yeah, the Bulls are a bad team, but they were 30. Yeah, they were 31-50.
Well, they had a lot of people that didn't play. Did they just have injuries? Am I crazy?
I don't think so. I don't know. But where the heck was that shooting the whole season for the Mavericks? The Mavericks ended up winning 149-128. And I would say the thing that we should probably mention was that Cooper Flag got hurt this game, and I'm almost positive he did not return.
No, he didn't return in this game. But I haven't actually heard too much.
Yeah, he rolled his ankle pretty bad. It was actually kind of painful when they replayed it.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. Also, not a good sign that I'd say not really that bad of a sign because it's the last game of the season.
Yeah, there hasn't been any news about it like being a serious injury.
Yeah. So I guess, they're probably just like, you should just sit this one out. It's the last game of the season anyway.
Yeah, no matters.
Yeah.
And then, what's them faces had a good game themselves.
Ryan Nembhard.
And Cisse.
Mm-hmm.
Musa Cisse and Ryan Nembhard.
I am glad they got themselves an NBA contract. Ryan Nembhard had a double-double with an impressive 15 points, 9 rebounds, almost had a triple-double. He was just right there. Imagine if he had a triple-double before Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty funny.
Our bench players went off.
An impressive 23 assists. That's hard. I think, well, I guess for a player like Nembhard, it'd be hard to get 9 rebounds.
Yeah.
But 23 assists is pretty impressive.
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of the same thing. I mean, we also rest our starters for the most part. It's like, I mean, Nembhard.
Yeah, we've been resting our starters since the beginning of the season. Smith,
Pulakaitis, Johnston, they had like 40 minutes each. White Powell had 25 minutes. So it's like,
Oops.
These are, they played a lot of minutes, but I mean, they still played incredible. I mean, still played incredible. But just want to put the grain of salt there, obviously. But yeah, I mean, like you said, Nembhard 15, 9, and 23. Cisse had 17, 20 rebounds, and 1 assist. So yeah.
But I mean, you want to know how impressive Nembhard's 23 assists is?
How impressive is it?
He broke Jason Kidd's rookie record with 23 assists.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. And with those 23 assists...
He was 2 assists shy of away from tying the all-time NBA rookie record with 25.
Yeah. Well, with those 23 assists, he did tie the season total high of it with Cooper Flag. Yeah, so I mean, again, it was a throwaway game. We had a lot of our backups, bench players playing. Ryan Nembhard, Cisse, Pulakaitis, but they played out. They showed out in that game. Mm-hmm. But also winning this game, like I said last week, winning this game worsened our lottery odds. Decent amount.
Yeah.
Switch spots with the Grizzlies.
But this is really the last season they can. I mean, unless they trade for some picks.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure they do not control their own pick until 2030 or 2031, I believe.
Yeah, that's true.
So after they get this pick, which I'm hearing is supposed to be a pretty good draft class too, like the WNBA. I don't know if it's like that much talent like the WNBA. I just heard that it should be pretty good.
Right.
The Mavericks need to start winning.
Yeah, that's true.
They can't afford to tank anymore. Mm-hmm. And again, unless they trade for picks. But they cannot afford to have losing seasons if they don't have their own pick.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can do that. I mean, they're gonna be drafting pretty high, decently high.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully. Watch them get another first round pick.
That's when you say,
It
scam.
Yeah, that's when you say it definitely is rigged.
Definitely is rigged. Both Dallas teams back to back. The Mavs had bad odds both times. I think we have like a 7% chance at number 1.
I can't remember what they had last season.
9.
9?
No. That's wrong. Like up 13.
Oh, yeah. That's
right. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be number 1.
It's top 3, and I'm happy.
Yeah. Yeah, if it gets all the way to top 3, I'm gonna be watching like this is getting kind of suspicious.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Conversation we should have. Cooper Flag is definitely Rookie of the Year. Even with the time he missed, he still leads in per games in numbers. I mean, again, no hate to Continental. Bro is a dog. Their team's in the playoffs. That's the only argument I think is that their team's in the playoffs. But that's not a sole con.
Well, they're in the play-in right now. They're not technically in the playoffs.
They're in the play-in. It's like I think if that is Cooper Flag, they're in the playoffs, not the play-in. Again, Continental's also.
I guess that's what they're really waiting on. But I agree. Cooper Flag was the most all-around player.
Mm-hmm.
Concanipple was only in that conversation because he was a good, efficient three-point shooter. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he has some good defensive plays. I don't really know, but that's really all you hear is the good, efficient three-point shooter.
He has really good numbers, which is nowhere near Cooper Flag when he actually played. It's just because he got injured for like 3 weeks and then people forgot about him because, I don't know, goldfish people. But
and then he had a 51-point and then 44-point game back-to-back.
Oh, shoot. And then he rolled his ankle in the last game, and they were like, oh.
But that was the last game of the season.
Yeah. I think he proved he should be number 1.
Yeah, but I've also heard that this
Rookie of the Year.
I've also heard that some people voted like early voting or something like that, and they all have Flag and Knipple with 50-50. Yeah. So like they're saying they might win
Rookie of the Year. That's lame.
It has to be Flag or Con.
Yeah,
but maybe it should be Flag.
I think it should be Flag.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Mavericks fan.
I am. No, I'm not. I think he's just had better sets. He was a bit again the Concanipple. Any other year wins it, but Cooper Flag stats were pretty crazy. I mean, there's some arguments to be made. You could say like they were forcing him the ball, but he was efficient too. It's not like his efficiencies were bad. He doesn't have a terrible percentage or anything.
Yeah, and I mean, if they were forcing him the ball, that's also because our team did not do anything.
Yeah,
almost all the points, or almost any good game came from a good Cooper Flag performance. And even when they lost, Cooper Flag still had a good performance. Yeah, sorry.
Very good.
He's had more posters. He's almost dunked on everybody.
Posters.
But not really.
Yeah.
That's all Mavs fans are watching for. Was Cooper Flag winning Rookie of the Year. That's all we had.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the end of that, the Mavericks end the season on as 26-56.
Yep.
Don't let this happen again next season.
I don't know, man. It might. He's got to have. Well, yeah, I mean, we still haven't made an official general manager decision. There's rumors, but nothing concrete.
There's people talking about if they should re-sign Chris Middleton.
We need to have a good free agency.
Yeah.
To be a lot different than we were. But I mean, if they want to commit fully with Cooper Flag, Kyrie Irving, then I mean they got to.
Yeah, I feel like
And again, we made the Anthony Davis trade was pretty much to clear up space so that we can make some moves this free agency. So
I don't know. I feel like they want to pair Cooper Flag with somebody who's the same with the Dallas Wings, good at defense and can shoot the ball efficiently.
well, I guess that wouldn't be. But I mean, that's the issue. Derek Lively hasn't played the last two.
Yeah,
He's supposed to be like one of the guys on this team.
Yeah, Derek Lively's supposed to be the good center.
Yeah.
But because of his injuries, I'd say the Mavericks give him 1 more year.
Yeah.
And if he continues to have bad injuries, I'd say it's probably maybe time to move away from Derek Lively.
Yeah.
Which hurts to say because Derek Lively is a good center.
Yeah. But the best ability is availability.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they traded Daniel Gafford too.
Right.
Even though I feel like right now it wouldn't be that good. Because there were talks about Dwight Powell potentially retiring.
Right.
Which, because I mean, even though he's had a handful of good games, I have not liked how, I just never liked how he played when he gets a good pass.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really finish the play, or he has ugly shot attempts when he doesn't catch a pass.
Yeah.
Or even when he rebounds and he's like right there, he passes it out instead of at least trying to go for points. I guess that's the strategy now, but hope he retires.
Yeah.
Been a bad and long season for the Mavericks.
Yeah.
So hopefully they do have a good offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they do have a good pick in the draft, and hopefully they do way better than this season because they definitely do need good seasons from here on out.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't get any serious picks in the Davis trade, did we? I know we got a couple, but I don't know. They weren't made. I
think it was like a few late.
Yeah, because they were protected, I think. Let me double check that.
Yeah, so no more depressed Maverick fan. It's gonna be happy Stars fan, happy Wings fan.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, happy Rangers fan.
Yeah.
And we'll see what ends up happening with the happy Renegades fan. Say that already?
Yeah, hopefully we can continue to be happy Renegades fan.
We got a 2026 first round via OKC, and then 2026, 27 and 29 second round picks. And then a 2030 first round pick that's top 20 protected. So that's probably. And OKC's not gonna get us. I mean, no.
Well, I think with the Clippers missing the playoffs, the Clippers got a pretty good pick.
Well, that's not who that is.
No, I'm saying like this season. Right now, I think it was the Clippers had to make the playoffs because when I think it was the trade that sent Paul George to the Clippers, I think it was the Clippers had given OKC a pick for this coming up draft.
Right.
And this season the Clippers were pretty bad, and people wanted Clippers to be good because if they miss the playoffs, either one of those teams will go in the lottery or something like that.
Right.
And the Clippers missed the playoffs, so I think that means OKC joins the lottery this season.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But we have their actual pick, so we're probably gonna get the last pick of the first round, or bottom 4 pick of the first round. with that OKC pick.
Yeah, I know that's not what you meant, but that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. That's gross, and I don't like it. But yeah,
What was okay, or what were the Clippers thinking?
they were like Kawhi Leonard,
Kawhi Leonard, Paul George,
and then they they what did they do? They made a fake green wallet and paid Kawhi Leonard $1 trillion. They were like, I don't know who that guy. I don't know why he paid him $1 trillion, even though I fund 90% of the ad. I don't know why they do that.
and look where it got
without doing a commercial. And then it's like, and it wasn't even worth it. Exactly. And it wasn't even worth it to do fraud. But also, he didn't get in trouble because, whatever. I'm not even into that. Is that the Mavericks?
Yeah, that's the Mavericks.
Okay. Other news. Technically isn't happening this week. It's happening right after our next podcast goes up, but NFL draft coming up.
I completely forgot about that too.
The Cowboys again have 2 first-round picks and no second-round picks, 2 third-round picks, a couple fifth-round picks.
This has to be pick better linebacker.
Yep. Hopefully, it's a pretty stacked defensive class, if I'm not mistaken. So,
oh yeah, I think that's what
we should have. A pretty good pick still at 12.
Yeah.
But if they want the big name, Omega name, they might trade up for it. Who knows?
Yeah, that's also what I've heard too. But yeah, I did hear that this might be like one of the rarest draft class where a non-QB would be a first overall pick.
Yeah. But it's going to be Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah. That's what everybody's expecting. Because the Raiders got the first pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a quarterback.
Yep,
bad.
It's gonna be Fernando Mendoza. But yeah,
who wants to be a Raider?
Well, he's gonna be over there with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, who wants to be with that guy?
What do you mean? Kirk Cousins is awesome.
That guy was so bad he got sent to the Raiders.
Kirk Cousins. I wish Kirk Cousins was my dad. Okay. No.
No, that definitely sucks about Kirk Cousins.
Dude, I love Kirk Cousins.
If it was either Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins to come back from those Achilles tears, I would have chose Kirk Cousins.
Absolutely. Kirk Cousins is my dog. He's my guy. I love Kirk Cousins, bro. He's the best.
Even though Aaron Rodgers is a good quarterback too, he was a Packer.
Yeah. But I think he'd be a great QB mentor. Absolutely. Which I'm pretty sure is sort of the deal that's going to be happening in Las Vegas. Or maybe they don't want Mendoza starting right off the bat, and they'll throw Kirk Cousins to start the season.
Yeah, Rodgers and Love kind of thing.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to last that long.
No, yeah, no.
It's going to be like one season, if anything.
Or
just half a season. Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be a handful of games before Kirk Cousins breaks his back.
But I mean, come on.
It has to be in the wheelchair.
Kirk Cousins, get over there, hang out with freaking Gianti and Mendoza. Be their dad, and Bowers, and be their dad. Go be their dad. I don't know. We're talking about the Raiders and Kirk Cousins, but
because the Raiders have the first round pick.
Yeah, that's true. We have 2 firsts though. We'll see what we do with them. Top 20, both of them, right? I think it's 12 and 20 or 12 and 22.
I think so. I have no idea. Maybe we'll see how our schedules look that day.
Yeah. We'll talk about it a little bit more. Who exactly we expect to draft, who we want to draft, if we want to trade up. So be there next episode for the NFL draft special, mega special. Next episode. But yeah, that's happening. It looks like Brandon Aubrey's going to be signed with a second round tender. Nobody gave him any offers, so he's going to be 1 year, $5.2 million, I think was the pay. So if he was actually offered a $10 million contract, fumble, but I guess maybe he's looking to get paid this season after. I don't know.
I mean, 5-point-something million just to kick up balls.
It's not. I mean, don't belittle a kicker's job, dude. Especially Aubrey. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's still. I mean, I would.
But you can't.
Yeah, but if almost anybody was offered that, it'd be like to kick a field goal. I mean, obviously it's hard to, but
Yeah.
that's pretty. That's pretty good.
You're just like, I wish I had money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we did, I could do this full time.
Yeah.
Still not that bad though.
No, definitely not. Other news?
I don't know. I can't really think of anything right now.
Me neither.
I think we talked about almost every team again.
That's every team we talk about, and then the Raiders also. Any league things? Any other Dallas sports thing? Nope. I think that's all we got in this incredibly long episode.
The Dallas Wings episode.
The Dallas Wings episode.
Watch that be like the shortest part. Actually.
I don't think it was.
No,
Dallas, I mean, we went on for the Stars for a second too, but that was just me, guys. But guys,
That's
go
just
to the
playoff.
Dallas Stars game.
That's just playoff excitement.
Oh, dude, can't believe I have to work tomorrow. I'm so mad actually. But yeah, we're an hour and 40 into this, so you should probably call it. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, truly thank you. Very impressive. Go ahead and comment.
The long episodes.
The long episode. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe right here on YouTube, and then follow our socials. We haven't posted there in a couple weeks. That's my fault. Don't blame Isaiah on that one. But I'll get around to it. Okay, I'll get around to it. Countdown. I get around to it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Goodbye, and let them know it, Isaiah. Clapter, applaud. We applaud you for making it this far. Thank you.